deduct it through Allah's guidance, all right, but also through observation. When he came, I was observing. He rose to the voucher. I let him sign. After completing signing, I rushed him to look at the voucher. And when I asked him, what is your name? He hesitated, all right? And this happened in the presence of some senior teachers, all right? So I really expect senior teachers on the ground, when payments are going on, to actually come forward and help. I think this will remedy some of the problems.
So what kind of support are you looking for from teachers themselves? No? Cooperation, you mean?
Exactly, cooperation, because it's like we are family, all right? Doing this is for the betterment of the system and for more improvements to come. Since the creation of GTU-CCU, we had a lot of initiative for teachers. Recently, we gave about some motorbikes, and this region was not an exception. We benefited 13 of it, and we have more and more projects to come, all right? So if we better the situation, the better for all of us.
Okay.
We are giving accessories like mobiles. We are going into giving cement. We have housing projects.
Okay.
Already we have locations all over the country where teachers can have teacher houses.
Okay.
So we can develop these things provided there is support from everybody, and we move forward. Human being is very positive when it comes to having your things at the right time, especially money.
Okay.
To be candid, most of the teachers appreciate it. Whenever you go, they are happy. You can see it on their face. You can read it from them.
Okay,
and this is what the system is all about.
Okay.
As the paymaster of this region, what type of training did you receive from GTU, CCU, if you have any, and what advice did they give you in terms of authority letters?
Yes, we have numerous training with GTU, CCU down in our headquarters in Carnifing. Because before starting the project or the operation, we had about a lot of time with the former paymasters, all right, especially those who are working at MOPSI. So they told us a lot of problems that we are supposed to encounter when carrying out this activity, all right. And most of them are just...
And then you were expecting this authority letter?
Exactly. Okay. Authority letters, we cannot stop them, all right? It's always a problem.
But what did they tell you? What did they advise you? What did GTU-CCU tell you? I mean,
how to deal with
authority letters. Do you have to accept it or not?
We are mandated not to accept authority letters.
Make it clear.
But then there are situations, this is final, there are situations when you can change. Like somebody is sick, he's a bona fide teacher. When he is sick and he produces medical paper, I think it is authentic to pay the person.
In other regions, regions 1 and 2, I had the general manager saying that we cannot continue accepting authority letters for 3 consecutive months, which is impossible. Every month you go there, you will not meet the teacher, the same teacher. If you looked at it, there is something fishy. Are you ready to accept such things?
I stand by the general manager's words. As I said earlier, authority letters are problems. So it cannot be forthcoming every month out. There must be questions concerning that particular beneficiary.
Maybe a ghost teacher.
All right? A ghost. Probably a ghost teacher. So authority letters, to be candid, we want to discourage it completely.
Oh, okay.
In order to better the system.
Okay.
And for the benefit of all.
Yeah. As the acting regional director, what mechanism would your office take in support of the paymaster to avoid ghost teachers? What advice do you have for the teachers in that particular situation?
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, what we did at the level of the region is to ensure that we have what we call a professional staff meeting, so that in such meetings we will be sharing what we have been through in the previous month. Just last week, we had one where Mamure himself was part of it, and he was able to share his experience with us, which we shared equally with the cluster monitors, so that that information they will also equally share with the head teachers. Like, for example, last month there was this sick caretaker admitted. You know, there was somebody who came with authority letter for this caretaker to be paid, and the paymaster referred him to me to say, anybody coming with an authority letter, if the director is not signing, I am not paying. So when they read my office to say, this guy is sick and here is the authority letter, I said, what's happening? He said, the guy is sick. I said, then the medical paper must be attached as evidence that this new teacher is sick. And also, the head teacher must sign that authority letter to say that teacher is in existence, or rather that caretaker is in existence and he is a member of the staff. If the head teacher is not signing any letter or any correspondence coming from the school to the regional office, I just return that letter.
My name is Ahmad Esba. I just want to say a little on what Director said concerning the elimination or using these ghost teachers. For me, the way I see it is the best thing is for the paymaster to find the teachers in their schools and pay them. I think he is also facilitated to do that. But I'm afraid, in my own experience, what I see is, especially during the weekend, when teachers hear that money is around, they all converge here and keep the paymaster from going. Definitely, it will be difficult to have up to 60 people here and then just ask them to go back to their schools. So teachers also must be patient and they should also cooperate.
Good afternoon, colleagues. My name is Ajimbai. I'm teaching in Jarunakoto Basic Cycle School. I have two problems that I would want to share with